In this video, I'm going to show you 12 natural leaky gut syndrome cures to treat and heal the body. Leaky gut syndrome is a health condition in which there is damage to your intestinal lining, allowing toxins to enter your bloodstream. Leaky gut compromises your digestive system and overall health, leading to unpleasant symptoms such as pain, fatigue and digestive issues, brain fog and all sorts of other health complications. These can include mental health conditions, autoimmune diseases, inflamed bowels and cancer. In a nutshell, your digestive system is vital to your overall health. It is within your digestive system where most of the nutrients you take in are absorbed. In addition, your upper gastrointestinal tract contains most of your entire body's immune system cells. That's roughly 80%. The digestive system also interacts with hundreds of hormones in the body by way of beneficial bacteria. So what exactly is leaky gut and why is it so common? Well, leaky gut is a specific condition that occurs when microscopic holes form in the digestive tract. Here is how it works. The intestines are protected by a layer of specialized cells. These cells are linked together by a tight junction or TJ proteins. TJ proteins on the inner walls of your intestines are the gatekeepers. They decide what is allowed to pass between the digestive system and the bloodstream. In a healthy intestinal environment, dozens of different kinds of TJ proteins help to monitor what goes on into the bloodstream from the digestive system, such as vital nutrients, and what stays out, such as toxins that need to be excreted. When a person has leaky gut, tiny particles that should not get into the bloodstream are able to pass through. This process inevitably leads to acute inflammation, adding fuel to the fire. The immune system goes into overdrive in the presence of these pathogens in the bloodstream. This can lead to immune overstimulation or autoimmunity. Leaky gut symptoms may be similar to other gut-related conditions and can include gas, bloating, stomach cramping, food sensitivities, headaches and minor aches and pains, mood swings and low energy. So what causes leaky gut syndrome? Well, the four main causes of leaky gut include an unhealthy diet, toxic overload, chronic stress and bacterial imbalance. Unfortunately, there's no standard diagnostic test for detecting leaky gut syndrome. The most effective way to determine whether you have leaky gut is to eliminate as best you can all the contributing factors that you have most control over. That's gut disrupting foods, chronic stress, toxins, and monitor your symptoms to see if they improve. Let's take a look at the lifestyle treatments for leaky gut. There are four main lifestyle treatments for leaky gut, and these include removing food and other substances that can damage your gut, replacing them with healthy foods, repair with vitamins and supplements, and rebalance with probiotics. Let's go into more detail on how to restore a healthy gut naturally. The best way to heal a leaky gut is to go back to eating and living the way our ancient ancestors did and spend your days foraging for food in the form of roots, leaves, berries, bark and the occasional egg or wild animal you could manage to take down. This is what our digestive systems were designed to thrive on, and they haven't changed much in the last few 100,000 years. However, for most of us, this kind of lifestyle is just not viable. So let's go through the top 12 ways of curing leaky gut naturally. Number 1. Apply herbal and natural therapies. Taking herbal and natural supplements is an easy and effective way to support your gut health and accelerate your recovery. Essentially, you're offering your gut the beneficial plant chemicals it was designed to rely on hundreds of thousands of years ago, and that design hasn't changed. There are several herbs and vitamins that are extremely beneficial for leaky gut. I'm not going to list them here, but you can easily search for them on the internet or in any health food shop. Number 2. Not enough probiotics. Probiotics come from the foods we eat. Upping probiotic content in your gut, either through supplementation or consuming probiotic-rich foods, can help with allergy disorders, liver conditions, and even the common cold. Examples of probiotic food include some cheeses, yogurts, and pickles. Number 3, not enough prebiotics. Once probiotic microorganisms are doing their thing to help your body, they have to eat to survive as well. Nutrients for probiotic bacteria come in the form of certain kinds of fibres called prebiotics. Vegetables containing these fibres include artichokes, asparagus, garlic, onions, leeks, and dandelion greens. Number 4, stop the stress. Some stress comes with the territory of being human, and it can be a good thing. Occasional stress in the face of a serious threat slows down the movement of food materials through the gut so the body can put its energy and resources elsewhere. It's the old fight or flight response, a biological throwback to when we had to evade the occasional tiger in the wild. But chronic stress, a mega problem in the world ruled by global commerce and a 24/7 workaday mentality, basically signals to the body that you've got a tiger hot on your heels all day long. No surprise this compounds the problems associated with the leaky gut. Chronic stress decreases the production of serotonin, a feel-good chemical that's also important for the movement of food materials through the intestinal tract. As a result, food materials are left to sit in the stomach and intestinal tract, creating more opportunity for lectins, gluten and carbs to wreak more havoc. Number 5, too much sugar, too many carbs. A key lifestyle choice that is guaranteed to make leaky gut worse is following the standard American diet, or SAD. The main characteristic of SAD diet is eating high amounts of sugary foods as well as high carbohydrate foods like pasta, breads and alcohol. These foods quickly convert into glucose in the body, and this can feed bacteria and fungi. Number 6, avoid smoking. Cigarette smoke is a risk factor for several bowel conditions and may increase inflammation in the digestive tract. Quitting smoking can raise healthy bacteria numbers and reduce harmful gut bacteria. Number 7, limit alcohol intake. Research has shown that excessive alcohol intake may increase intestinal permeability by interacting with certain proteins. Number 8, toxic overload. Toxins come in many forms in today's world, and toxic overload is a huge contributor promoting gut imbalance and leaky gut syndrome. One sneaky way toxins can get into your system is through drinking dirty tap water, which may contain chlorine and fluoride as well as pathogens and drug waste that can also disturb flora balance. Other sources of toxic overload include chemical pesticides, hormonal drug and antibiotic residue from commercial produce and meat products, and environmental toxins including mold in the home. Number 9, stop eating foods that damage the lining of your gut. Grains, legumes and processed refined foods can be hard to digest and promote perforations in your intestines. This means cookies, crackers, bread, pasta, oats and even brown rice are blameworthy. It's important to work hard at reducing consumption of these foods, at least for the duration of the healing process. Number 10, too many antibiotics. Antibiotics are one of the great medical discoveries of our time. They have saved thousands of lives since they arrived on the scene. Today, however, modern doctors dish out heavy doses of antibiotics with wild abandonment. Antibiotics mean anti-life. They do not discriminate in which kinds of bacteria they kill. They destroy the bad with the good. Not supplementing with probiotic-rich foods and even with probiotic supplements whilst you're on antibiotics can wreak havoc on your digestive system. Use antibiotics sparingly and only when absolutely necessary. Number 11, sleep more. A lack of sleep can cause poor distribution of healthy gut bacteria, possibly resulting in increased intestinal permeability. Number 12, gluten. Gluten is what makes foods stick together, such as bread doughs and many sauces. Gliadin is a substance within the gluten molecule that many people respond to negatively. Consuming gluten products such as breads, pastas and many processed foods have become problematic for an increasing number of individuals. Gluten sensitivity and gluten can lead to leaky gut over time in those of just a mild sensitivity. The best way to see if you're sensitive to gluten is to stay away from it for a while and see if your digestive distress improves. To conclude, let's take a look at the best plan to fight a leaky gut syndrome. Probably the best way is to start taking probiotics. the friendly bacteria that fight the unfriendly. Probiotics also strengthen tight junctions and produce anti-inflammatory chemicals. Next, remove carbohydrates and any sugary items, and start eating as many vegetables as you can, especially brightly coloured varieties such as peppers, tomatoes, red onions and aubergines. These vegetables are loaded with antioxidants that fight free radicals and plant chemicals that fight inflammation. So too are dark leafy greens such as broccoli and spinach. Also include into your diet natural yogurts and lots of oily fish. This category includes salmon, herring, trout, anchovies, sardines and mackerel. Also look out for fish oil supplements for good measure. Fish oil is highly anti-inflammatory, so combined with probiotics should form a significant part of your diet. Fish is a complete protein essential for any kind of healing. Remove anything from your diet that includes pro-inflammatory refined vegetable oils. Give yourself a self-imposed ban on alcohol, and slowly but surely you should start to see an improvement in your condition. I hope you've enjoyed this video on the 12 natural leaky gut syndrome cures to treat and heal the body. And if you have, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to give this video the thumbs up. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this next video on 20 powerful healing benefits of celery juice for hair, skin and health. Thanks for watching and bye for now.